Dear brothers, the Islamic daily routine I'm about to share with you is truly life-changing. Picture beginning your day in a way that goes beyond simply completing tasks, but rather fills your hours with true, tangible blessings, clearing the mental fog and making the most of your day within the same amount of time, with more barakah from Allah. This morning routine has the potential, inshallah, to transform both your mind and body, while making you more conscious of Allah's presence in every moment and throughout your day. It's not just about becoming a productivity machine. It's about reaching peak performance in your mental, emotional, and spiritual life. However, I must caution you. This routine will only bring results if you have the courage and determination to fully commit to it and remain present in the process. Do not skip. Do not allow yourself to be weak. Number 1. Fasting. In this context, we're not referring to the traditional fasting associated with Islam, but rather delaying your eating. Have you noticed that when you have a full stomach, you often feel sluggish and tired? The Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, said that the worst container a man can fill is his stomach. While on special occasions the Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, would have a full meal, this was rare. Most of the time, he would only have 2 meals, and one of them was a light meal consisting of dates and water. You need to harness your hunger and turn it into an advantage. Doing so will teach you discipline, self-control, and help you build a strong mindset, pushing you to accomplish your goals. Now, don't misunderstand. Different people have different priorities. For example, if your goal is to gain weight and muscle, and you're a competitive athlete, fasting in the morning may not be the best choice for you. However, if you want mental clarity, to develop a resilient mind, and if you're not focused on competitive muscle building, then I suggest you fast until you've earned the right to eat. Yes, you should earn your meal. Rather than eating immediately after waking up, just drink 2 to 4 glasses of water and use that hunger to focus on specific tasks and goals. Some may prefer to have a cup of tea or coffee. Whatever the case, aim to accomplish something significant before eating. For instance, you could finish a deep work session, study, or exercise before you eat. Why? Because eating can slow you down, making you feel sluggish and fogging your mind, whereas hunger keeps you sharp, ambitious, and focused. Most high achievers prefer to be hungry, alert, and attentive rather than full, satisfied, and potentially lethargic. Number 2. Perform your morning prayers. The best way to get ahead of everyone else is by starting your day the right way, which means waking up early for Fajr. It's the first victory of the day. Have a firm and resolute intention to wake up every day for Fajr. Additionally, it is a major sin to sleep through Fajr. Instead, build your sense of purpose, rise early, face the day, and draw closer to Allah. Don't be like those who are hesitant to wake up early, clinging to their warm, comfortable beds. Many of them are even weightlifters and athletes who can lift heavy weights but are too weak to lift a blanket off themselves in the morning. This is the wrong mindset. You should get used to discomfort. Toughen yourselves, as it is said. Let's also not forget the night prayer. Although not obligatory, praying tahajjud carries significant weight in Islam. This is the time to seek closeness to Allah during the last third of the night, a time when the world is silent and your heart can speak more clearly. The Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, encouraged this practice, as mentioned in the hadith. The best prayer after the obligatory prayers is the night prayer. Subhanallah, think of the last third of the night as the time when Allah opens His palace for you. Allah Azza wa Jal has said that anyone who prays at this hour will have their dua received directly by Allah, and it will be answered. Imagine if a Muslim ruler opened his palace to you early in the morning and said, "Come by any time after 2 a.m. before Fajr, and I will give you anything you want from my kingdom." Wouldn't you go? You'd be crazy not to. But Allah opens His palace for you every morning, and you don't wake up early to go? Subhanallah. Reflect on what this means, brothers. Wake up early for Fajr. Don't miss out on the blessings and rewards awaiting you from Allah Azza wa Jal. Number 3. Read or listen to the Quran. Beginning your day with the words of the Quran is like setting out on a journey with the most beautiful and peaceful route to guide you. Whether it's just one verse or an entire chapter, every word of the Quran holds profound and meaningful insights for your soul. Some Muslims believe they must be fluent in Arabic or become scholars to truly understand and apply the teachings of the Quran, but this is not true. You don't need to be a scholar or recite long chapters to gain benefit from the Quran. Simply reading or listening to a few verses in the quiet of the morning can significantly deepen your understanding and strengthen your iman. Furthermore, seeking guidance from scholars is essential for truly understanding the Quran as the Sahaba understood it. The Quran is not like other religious texts. As Muslims, we cannot create our own interpretations. Instead, the Quran has specific meanings, understood and preserved by the Sahaba, and passed down through generations. It is our responsibility to learn and comprehend those meanings. Study the tafsir and gain insight into the Quran to benefit from it fully. Avoid the path of misinterpretation by trying to create personal meanings or understandings. Number 4. Physical exercise. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said that the strong believer is more beloved to Allah than the weak believer. He encouraged us to be strong and active, to engage in wrestling, horse riding, learning self-defense, archery, running, and swimming. Physical fitness was emphasized for its many benefits. However, this doesn't mean you need to participate in competitions, lift heavy weights, or run marathons. It's about starting with simple actions that make a difference, especially if you're just beginning. Think of your body like a vehicle, like a car you drive every day. To keep that car running smoothly, you have to take care of it, right? The same applies to your body. Caring for it and keeping it active isn't just good for your health, it's part of the teachings of Islam. Taking care of your body isn't just about looking fit or attractive. It's about being capable. It's about being prepared to protect yourself, your wife, your children, and your family if the need arises. Are you ready to respond in an emergency? It's about honoring the trust that Allah has given you. Whether it's through stretching, walking, calisthenics, weightlifting, high-intensity interval training, or other exercises, find something you enjoy and make it a regular part of your morning routine. Gradually increase your fitness level over time, while reducing laziness and weakness. Number 5. Seek knowledge. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, "Seeking knowledge is obligatory for every Muslim." This is not limited to worldly knowledge. It is widely understood by scholars that the Prophet ﷺ was primarily referring to religious knowledge. All Islamic sciences are beautifully interconnected and complement each other. You can begin with any of them, but the most essential starting points are Aqidah and Fiqh, as these form the foundation of Islam, and without them, you will be lost. Remember, it's important to learn things that are beneficial, and this includes knowledge of the dunya. But don't get lost solely in books. Strive to become a better person, more capable, and at the same time draw closer to Allah. Acquiring knowledge is like planting seeds of wisdom in your mind, which will grow into beautiful flowers and fruitful trees in the garden of your life. If you're looking to surround yourself with Muslims who, like you, seek knowledge and self-improvement, you can join our Patreon and Discord server, which has over 2,000 members and is growing daily. The link is in the description. Number 6. Eating a nutritious meal. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ taught us the importance of eating in moderation and choosing food that is both good for us and halal. After fasting, it's essential to refuel your body and mind with a nutritious meal. We previously compared the human body to a vehicle, where exercise is the maintenance needed to keep it running well. Now let's think about the first meal of the day as the fuel that powers that vehicle. Just like a car runs smoothly with quality fuel, your body and mind perform better when fueled with healthy, nourishing food. A balanced meal, rich in protein, healthy fats, and carbohydrates, will help you maintain high energy levels and focus throughout the day. Choose wholesome, nourishing foods. Not only does this show respect for your body by giving it the best start to the day, but it also follows the sunnah, nourishing your mind and spirit as well, inshallah. So tomorrow morning, reflect on your food choices and aim to make decisions that benefit both your physical and mental well-being. If you want more Muslim men to hear this message, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Type 100 in the comments to let me know you've reached this point. May Allah bless you for your efforts, brother. Until next time, stay courageous and resolute.